Most people don't fail in business because they don't know that business. No, they fail because they are embarrassed to post. They don't want to show themselves. They don't want to be visible. Why? They feel like, oh, how will I sell when nobody knows me? That is what they are afraid of. They feel like, oh, I already have low views, meaning I'm not going to sell. They hate the idea of low views. They hate the idea that I'm not popular. Oh, I cannot make this sale because nobody knows me. That is not true. One thing you should understand is this: those people you think are popular, they were once like you. They were once in that phase. They were once confused. They were once in a place that they didn't know what to do. They were getting low views. People didn't trust them. And then they kept showing up. They kept building their brand. They kept building their audience. And that is how they got to where they are right now. That seems as though they are making shit tons of money. They had a story. Now, this story, they don't post it. They don't post how many times they make mistake. They don't post how many times they stutter in front of the camera. They don't post how many times they cut and edit that video. Yes, they don't post it. But the truth is, they all had a story. And because they didn't give up, they kept showing up, they believed in their journey. That is why you see that they are where they are today. So if you want to make money, you need to start from somewhere. And somewhere is showing yourself, putting yourself out there, getting comfortable with the low visibility, getting okay that TikTok is not pushing your videos forward. There's no problem with that. Okay? Just keep showing up. So many of you are not making money because you feel so embarrassed. You don't want to look like a beginner. You're waiting for you to be professional, let it feel safe, let it be that you have all the information, all the knowledge. It doesn't work like that. Practice makes perfect. You have to start showing up. You have to start practicing. Everything is not handed over to you like that. No. So you need to start from somewhere and then create that content and then be visible. Make the mistake as much as you can. Cut, edit, join. Yes, it's okay. So stop looking at saying, oh, you cannot start this business because you're feeling embarrassed. You don't want people to say, oh, she doesn't have fans, she doesn't have visibility, low views, no audience. See, start. The only reason why you're not going to make it is because you don't even believe in the journey you're going to right now. See, before you start any business, any idea, you need to believe in that thing. You need to know that the thing is capable of giving you the desired result. And when you have that belief, you need to believe in yourself and believe in your journey, believe in the process, and understand that you are not going to be where they are overnight. It's not an overnight work. So you need to not care what people say about you. You need to not care. Okay? Just show yourself. Present yourself. Talk about that product. Talk about that services. Just create content as much as you want. And then you start building your audience, start building your brand. But if you don't do that, you keep coming up with excuses that, oh, TikTok is giving me low view. Oh, people are not even buying from me. Oh, people will not buy overnight. They have to believe you. They have to trust that you're a legit person, and this thing takes time. You should understand that it requires timing, it requires a process. Be humble and go through that process. It's just a phase, and you be thankful you did. So many of you just give up too soon because why? You feel because you're not popular, you're not going to make sales. That is not true. People are watching at you. People you least expected are watching at you. And when they see that you know what you're doing, they will reach out to you and buy from you. You see that big businesses you keep admiring, they had their part, they had their face. There was a time they didn't know what they were doing. There was a time everything was messy for them. Because they don't post it doesn't mean they didn't go through that phase. You should learn to endure and go through that phase. Don't pack that thing up and say you're not doing again. Don't give up too soon.